What's going on, everyone? My name is Zakey of Zakey Designs. Now we're going to take a little bit of a turn here. We're not going to be talking about designing anything. Now we're going to be talking about music. I've always had a love for music. I play music. I sing music. And apparently I buy music because I just added some new vinyl to my collection. And we're going to be talking about this vinyl here. The name of the album is Low Key, and the artist is Ash. Now, apparently, I discovered her on Threads, and she actually has quite the knack for writing. She has some songs dating back to maybe a little over 10 years ago, and I just discovered her. So it don't matter at what level of your career you're at. If you want to connect with new fans, this is how you do it. So Ash, I thank you for inspiring me to create this video. The song Low Key got me hooked. I never heard of you before last week. Today is June 3rd of 2026. I discovered Ash on 5/26. So yeah, we're already at me purchasing vinyl stage with this artist. So that lets you know it's something special. So in a world where there's instant gratification, people want to just get on and make it happen overnight. Sometimes it don't happen like that, but also it's like that vice versa for the artist. Sometimes it may just take a little bit more engagement from your end and sharing your art, and not depending on just sharing it once and hope that people figure it out. I mean, but in this case, she was doing her due diligence, and it literally kind of fell in my lap on my phone through a Threads post. So I'm about to share my experience and a vinyl boxing experience of Low Key by Ash. Now I didn't expect these personal notes. I was just excited, and the music just made my brain feel good. So I was just really appreciative for this. This is how it started.
Baby, please promise me you won't catch feelings, but if we do, then we might.
Yeah, safe to say it didn't take me long to get hooked. Between that kick drum pattern, those vocals, I did some digging. So she has some music out. I was already in the mode to buy some vinyl, and I was like, let me see what she got. So yeah, I added that to my cart, and I was serious. And because also, if you'll notice my other videos on my YouTube page, I am a seasoned roller skater, so this is getting added to the playlist.
Baby, please promise me you won't.
You hear them slow jams? That's getting added to the playlist. Yeah, a nice ethereal quality to this.
Reggie? That was pretty.
Sometimes I underestimate the power of social media, because she apparently had time for her newfound fandom. But now we're moving on to the portion of when I actually received the vinyl. It did not take long. Ooh, okay. This is nice. Oh, this is the back of it, and this is. Oh, wait, I got a note. Hey, what does this note say? Hold on. This artist Ash, I just discovered her on. This is gonna be an amazing day. This is really nice. Okay. I love that. The way she packaged it. Nice presentation. Oh, this is dope. Thank you for your support, encouragement, and love for my music. You locked in immediately. Thank you for the seed you sowed into my musical world. My heart and soul is in this vinyl. In your hands is a dream come true. All right now. Look like it says turn this up. Turn this up. I'll see you at our next show. We're locked in now. Love, Ash. Yeah, this is the. Oh man, I didn't ask for none of this. I got an autographed vinyl. This is dope, yo. The song, somebody just reposted, yo. Artists, you know, share your music. We want to hear some new music. This, that, and the third. And then this song right here. What the song got? Low Key. It's High Key, my favorite song. You heard that from Zakey. Because it's autographed on the vinyl. I love it. I gotta get a record. Look, I've been saving for a record player that is gonna play my my collection at the highest level of quality that I can get into. The record player that I have is passed down from my mom in the 70s. It was a Fisher Price vinyl. Okay, so I want to make sure that these records are well maintained. I don't even want to open this up, but man, love it, brag about it, snap and shut. Yeah, that's what's up. That is what's up. Oh, that's what's up. So I how long has it been? It's packaged nicely. Yeah, this is 10 out of 10. Would recommend. I love this. I love this for her as the artist. All the musicians that were, connected in on the Low Key video. Also, I went back and did some deep dives like pre-COVID on like her stuff. Like, she has a nice discography so far. So if you have not heard of Ash, she is at I Am Just Ash on socials. Like I said, I found her in these thread streets where our threader, Duran Bernard, he monitors regularly. But yo, I can't wait to play this. As soon as I get my record player, I will do another video. You could, do a listen. But this is dope. So Leave Me Alone, I'm So Nice, Low Key. Which one? Oh, we got a bonus song. Yeah, I ain't hear this one. Never Giving Up. But I think it was Go that kind of had a nice ethereal uniqueness to it. All of her songs actually are really nice. This is my first week actually being privy to this artist, because I knew nothing about Ash. Anyway, so I think last week, just a week straight of just playing Ash music, and because I was at a concert, I saw Art Linux in Philly. So that was a whole experience. Thank you, Shauna, for taking me. This right here, just off of the first listen, you will not be disappointed. She has a great voice. It actually kind of takes you back in time, because to me, it takes me back in time. It reminds me of a time when I would be getting dressed for school, for college, and we do early morning MTV music videos, or it'll be like, you would I'm gonna open it up. I don't want to unpackage it because she wrapped it so nice. Is there any way I could? I don't know. Let's see. You gonna have to undo this to get the full experience, because I'm not the type of person that's like, oh, it's mint condition, it can't be. Nah, we're gonna open this up. I'm gonna keep the ribbon as such. I got time today.
Yeah, I got time, cuz.
Please handle it lid. Fragile. We're all the way from Georgia to Jersey. Let's That's where this came from Glam Pop Records. I want to be very careful with this. There we go. We got our hands on the Ash record, y'all. What's in here? Ooh, nice. Yeah, I've been getting into records recently. Nothing on the insert, but that's fine because we want the music, y'all. Oh, wrong way. Ooh, look at that. This is beautiful. It's a nice marble kind of tie-dye pink, bubblegum pink. Yeah, that's fire. That is fire. Yeah, anytime y'all want to learn how to hold records, I was told that that's the way you hold records, so you don't get, you know, your life and your, you know, dirty fingerprints on the actual vinyl part where, you know, you're gonna be listening. But yeah, my dream vinyl, or my starter vinyl record player so far is going to be Audio-Technica LP 120 USB. It's like a Bluetooth version too. Look at that. Pictures on it. Cool. These are dope vibes. These are dope vibes, now. Come on. Big pimping in the pink. I love this. I'm so happy. I was just on Threads that morning and just like, let me hear what's going on. The video was dope. It's nice and smooth. That's something I'm gonna definitely add to my my roller skating playlist.
Don't judge me.
Originally, when I came up on socials, I came up. My Instagram is Zakey93, but my Facebook is Zakey Role Model. So I was every week in the roller skating rink, somebody roller skating rink, whether it was Branchbrook or Skate 22 or even the one in, you know, Woodbridge where I grew up at. United Skates, and then it turned into, you know, community center. I forget what the name of that place is. Anyway, it's a whole vibe. It got a nice slow vibe to it, to the low key. But the other songs are really poppy, really fun, really catchy. I'm trying to think of everything. Yeah, this is our Instagram right here. Make sure that's in focus. Take a listen, you won't be disappointed. Yeah, but this is dope. Yeah, I'm so glad I started to get into purchasing vinyl again. Well, and if anything, my whole reason behind it, most people know the reasons for the importance of purchasing vinyl, but it supports the artist. It keeps you having a preferred selection of music that you listen to on a regular basis. In the event that, you know, streaming, you know, decides to remove some stuff or whatever happens with the record label later down the line, and, you know, relationships between record and streaming, I already have it. Direct to consumer, and you don't get no experience like this. When did the you know, the big box streaming services, you know, give you handwritten notes? That's quality. That's love for your viewership, and I appreciate that. So Ash, you got one out of me. I'm excited to take a listen to this, and it's full authenticity. And congratulations on, you know, to all your success and everything that you're doing in the music world. We love it. Signing out.